What's up everybody, this is 8-Bit Eric and today I'm going to review Dungeon Magic for the NES, an RPG game made by Taito. So let's see if it's made of magic or not, baby.
Let's take a look at Dungeon Magic. Ah, what the heck is that? Sounds like something they'd use for Korean torture. Finally, after your ears take a rest, you get treated to the story of the game.
And it seems like it's taken ages for it to finish. Okay. Hello, do something! So how long is this going to freaking take? Seriously, this is just the opening, story, and I can understand stories take a while, but look, it's not doing anything. It's just taking forever. It's not even, entertaining. Now, I know I could push a button to skip this, but I'm generally interested in the story of the game. It's freaking causing me to freaking doze off over here. So in a nutshell, a dark overlord that was banished years ago has returned to the kingdom, and it's up to you to put a stop to him. So, it didn't take that long to just explain the story. I'm sure there's more to it, but who gives a shit?
When you finally wake up after falling asleep from the intro, it's time to get accustomed to the gameplay. At first impression, I'm quite disappointed that this game is played through a 3D view. In fact, this is the same 3D view that several games attempted to use in the NES lifetime. And to be honest, I'm not a big fan of this. I find it very disoriented and I get lost easily.
So this game is your typical early Nintendo RPG game where they try to replicate the 3D effect. But all it really does is just confuse the shit out of me. I don't know which way is north, which way is east, which way is south, which way is west. And I remember never eat soggy waffles back in elementary school, but this is ridiculous.
Especially in this game, because the town looks the same no matter where you go, in my opinion. And even with the compass given in the beginning of the game, I find myself walking around aimlessly looking for shops. So finally, after wandering around for what seems an eternity, I find a wizard that hooks me up with some magic. So I guess that's a good thing. I also find a couple shops end to end.
Well, it does me no good to freaking go into the shops. I have no gold. I can't even buy the cheapest thing at the beginning of the game.
After what seems like ages, I find my way outside the town and I'm immediately ambushed by some snakes. Evil pink snakes.
How the heck do you fight? I'm pushing all the freaking buttons and I don't know what's killing the guy or what am I doing?
Jesus Christ, this snake is kicking my ass. Sadly, this is not going to be the last time you see this game over screen in this review.
So it's game over, just like that. I guess we're going to have to try again. That can't be it. That sucked.
You know what? This time I'm gonna run past these fuckfaces. Screw trying to kill them. I gotta find that castle. God dang it.
The thing I don't like about these enemies is that they come out of nowhere. Like, you can't even see them on the screen until you're like a square away from them. So, no wonder why that bug-looking thing got me. That's... What use is 3D if you can't see everything in front of you?
Where the fuck did this come from?
How do I kill something? That's all I want to do is just know how to kill something in this game. The only thing I know how to kill in this game is myself.
Finally, on my third attempt, I managed to find the castle, but I can't tell which way is the entrance or the exit, and I often find myself back outside. Ugh! Surrounded by pink snakes! Seriously, this is ridiculous. Look how many there are.
It's time to make a freaking run for it again. This can't be it. I'm gonna check game FAQs on this one. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna check a walkthrough. I'm gonna figure out what I'm supposed to do.
So after looking at some walkthroughs online, I managed to find my way to the king and queen who give me some gold and a sword to equip. In order to equip or use items, you actually have to pause the game and use the D-pad left or right to the icon that's appropriate. And while it sounds easy, it's still confusing to me. I absolutely do not like this system. Anyways, I think it's time to try to kill something for once. I'm just tapping the crap out of the A button now.
Finally! Now it's time to go back to town and see if I can get a better weapon.
The one thing I hate about the shop is that there's no description of what the item is. It just shows a price. And I guess I'm just gonna buy the cheapest thing I can. At this point, I'm assuming that I have to go back out of the town and just find where I'm supposed to go next. I'd have better luck finding a needle in a haystack than where I'm supposed to go in this game. And whenever I start making some progress, I get ambushed again by these pink snakes. I can't even beat perhaps the most basic enemy in this game. You know what? I don't have the time or patience to deal with this. I give up.
In my opinion, Dungeon Magic did not have that magic to captivate me. The cover makes it look like it has lots of potential. However, as soon as I turned it on and saw it as a 3D game, I was pretty much biased against it. Even though it may be unfair of me as a reviewer, personally, my own experience from 3D games, including this one, were that it just was very underwhelming. It wasn't very interactive in my opinion. It tried to be, but just the way the fighting scheme was and how to select items and just the way it played overall was not very fun for the type of game that it was. It's an RPG game. The menu just didn't sit right with me, especially in battle. I couldn't even figure out where to go. I was disoriented. Couldn't tell from my left from my right. The little compass on the bottom did not help me one bit. Either I'm totally crappy at this game or I just don't have the patience for it. The graphics were not that great for a 1989 game either. I can think of several RPGs that had way better graphics and better gameplay. Crystalis, for example, comes to mind. Dungeon Magic just seemed a little outdated for the time, and playing it now makes it even worse. So, in my opinion, Dungeon Magic is not a great game. But that's it for this review. Thanks everybody for checking it out, and I'll see you guys later. Have a nice day. This is 8-Bit Eric. Hit me up on Google+, Facebook, and Twitter. And don't forget to subscribe. Peace out.
This is the 8-Bit Eric Show. This is the most awesome show. This is 8-Bit Eric.
Hey guys, you like this video? Be sure to check out my other videos here and also subscribe. Thanks a lot. This is 8-Bit Eric and I hope you have a nice day. Peace.